Well, here it is. It's August 18th, 2013, and let's take a look and see what we've done. Been some major updates here, starting with the trees in this area. The trees, increasing the number of trees up in here as well. We finished with this cliff right here and bordered it on either side with texturing. It's not too bad. Holds up pretty well. Over here, there's what's going to be a little pond in there, but in the meantime, that's all got to get painted and dealt with first. Over here, we have a cluster of trees, and I'll show you that from the inside. I just finished with this area here today, putting in the rocks along the edge. We tore this apart. We actually just cut this right here because it was really annoying and irritating. We took the pink piece of foam that was here out, and look what's in its place. Old broken down buildings, just to make it look a little bit more real. Not bad. Did a little bit more work on here today, put some more gypsum in here. This should be done at this point. There really shouldn't be anything more to do up in here. Finish this area finally also. It's been sort of bugging me for a while, but now at long last it's finally done. The river, I was going to put another coat on the river today, but I'm not going to bother to doing it today. The river, as you can see, painted a coat of brown over the top of it. I'm going to give it one more coat of varnish with a slightly blue tint to it, see where it comes out. Put these cliffs in. Not bad, huh? I repainted these cliffs, actually. These cliffs were here. I just repainted them and made them so that they matched up in this area here. We've got this area up on top. This area has been decorated as well. Coming along to the 4x3 area, and that area is now coming along very nicely. Let's come along in here. You can see in here as well. And there's been somewhat of a road that we're putting in here to go down. It's going to take us years to do this. Many years. I got to work on that as a cliff too. Yeah. You can see we have small vignettes that are complete at this point. And this is where we're storing some stuff up here. We also keep tools in the inside, and of course these re-railers come in really handy as well. Okay, now we're on the inside. You can see this area up here has been there it is, modified. We've got a little bit of a fence up there now in that area. A little road running up alongside the track. And we've put in some new cliffs. This was originally just the top layer. I put in the bottom layer, carved it out, and then went over it with paint and built this nifty retaining wall here. This was done with a thin piece of foam and a hot knife, just carved the individual bricks and then painted it with a mixture of 3 different color paints and then just kind of put it on as it came. It's not bad. Next time I have to make the bricks a little smaller because that's just kind of ridiculous. Let's see. This is where the pond is going to go, right over in there. And this is some of the work. We've got new cliffs in here, rock outcroppings leading into that. I just did this today. I hope it paints up well. Put some other things in there as well. And this is the other side of that little outcrop. And this area here looks absolutely lovely as well. It's taking a long time to do any of this, but it is coming along. You know, it is coming along. It'll be years before we're to the point where we can say, probably never be done with it, but we're having fun with it. We may not be done with it, but we are having fun with it. Here are some of the trees. These take forever to work on. Basically, you dab a little bit of the stuff on, then you put more, and then more, and then more. These trees take a tremendous amount of time to do. This here, of course, is a fruit tree. A lot of trees in the middle of being made. Over here, well, what is this? I'll show you. This should be dry now. Working on a covered bridge model. It's going to take a while longer to finish putting it together, but on the whole, for a start, it's not bad. These stupid things keep coming off, these little feet right here. And I was supposed to put these wires on each one of these beams, and the beams are supposed to have holes in them, but the holes are too small to fit the wire through. So we're just going to let it stand with the ones at each corner like that, and that should be fine. And that's it. We did run the layout, and everything seems to run fine. We picked up a bunch of houses, buildings, and other things from a train show down in New Jersey. And very slowly but surely, we're pulling this all together.